Yes guys, welcome back to the KAPE has Pauser channel, and this is going to be one of my first videos out after I've reached the 1000 subscriber mark. Thank you all for helping me get to that first milestone. I will be sorting out something to give back to you guys, but in the meantime, just keep hitting that subscribe button, keep hitting the like button, keep commenting down below, and I'll keep dropping this amazing content for you guys, and hopefully we can be on the road to 2k. Well, we're on the road, but hopefully we can get to 2k very soon. But yeah, this video today, I'm going to be doing my season predictions. I'm going to be giving my predictions for Arsenal, where we're going to finish, all the cup competitions, player of the season, top goal scorer, all that stuff. So if you guys are interested, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm on the road to 2,000 subs now. Finally feels nice to say that. Smash the like button down below, and let's get into this. So first and foremost, I'm going to be giving where I think Arsenal going to finish, and by default giving my top 5. So my top 5 for the Premier League, obviously I am putting and expecting Arsenal to win the Premier League in the 25-26 season. I'm saying it. 3 years second. Last year was a bit disappointing given the fact that we didn't really compete, but the previous 2 years very close, and I think it's finally our time. We've employed well, we've beefed up the squad, increased the quality of the squad. Of course, I would still like one more signing, a left winger, Neze or something, but nevertheless, I think Arsenal's time is this year, and if we can keep the injuries, I think we're going to win. So my top 1 will be Arsenal. For the rest of the top 5, I'm going to put City second, I'm going to put Liverpool third, I'm going to put Chelsea fourth, and I'm going to put Manchester United fifth. I think United are going to surprise people this year, and I'm hating on Liverpool. But yeah, that's my top 5. Comment down below your top 5 and what you think about mine. So yeah, Arsenal in the Champions League. Obviously last season we got to the semi-finals. I think I did predict us to get to the semi-finals when I did my video with Steph, and this year I am going to predict us to go to the semi-finals again. I hope that we can win, but I think we'll at least get to semi-finals. But I think if we do reach the semi-finals though, I do think we'll reach the finals. So I guess that kind of contradicts what I'm saying, but no, I drop, fuck it, one better. Arsenal to reach the Champions League final. Boom. And they say we're going to win it, but we're going to reach Champions League final. That's for Champions League. For FA Cup, which is our cup, Arsenal's cup, but we have not performed since we won it under Mikel in 2020. I'm going to say Arsenal to reach the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. I do believe though, if we get to that kind of stage, I do think Arsenal have a good chance of winning it, because every time I think the semi-finals are playing in Wembley, and we've not really lost at Wembley. So I'm saying quarterfinals, because if we get to the semi-finals, I'm going to predict us to win. So I'm going to say quarterfinals for now, but I do expect us to win the FA Cup. Just don't think it's realistic. Carabao Cup winners. I think we got to try and win that in-season trophy. In NBA Cup in-season tournament. I'm joking. We got to win the Carabao Cup. It's been years. I think they said something like 1993 since Arsenal last won it. I think this year they're gonna have the number of the amount of times you've won it on the side of the badge. And obviously last year we got to the semi-finals, but got completely dismantled by Newcastle in both home and away. And I think this year we can do it. In the last couple of years, we've been getting to like semi-finals and stuff with the Carabao Cup, but just kind of not getting over the edge outside of the year, the 24-25 season. But I'm going to predict us to win it, because that will bode well for the Premier League title challenge, and obviously the Champions League duties as well. So yes, so far Arsenal to win the league, Arsenal to get to the final of the Champions League, Arsenal to get to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, and Arsenal to reach the final. No, Arsenal to win the Carabao Cup. So I'm predicting Arsenal to have a serious season this season. Okay, next on the list is Arsenal's top goal scorer. No one else but Arsenal's new gunman, Victor Rest. I think he'll score against United, or at least he'll score in the first 3 games, and I think once he gets that first goal, I think he's going to get a bit more relaxed in terms of when he's getting those chances to put in the back of the net. I think the team will get used to finding him in the way that he wants to. We create a lot of chances, so having someone that can be confident to put the back of the net, questioning his header in, and he scored that header and hit the post in that game, obviously albeit friendly, but it's good to see that. I think Gokras will be Arsenal's top goal scorer. Top assister for the season is going to be no one else but Bukayo Saka. I don't know if he was our top assister last season. He might have been, funny enough, even though he missed most of the season. But I think he always is our top assister, but he is our most creative player. He creates the most chances, he's the most deadliest, and I think now having a big boy striker, having a Madueke, potentially left winger, Kai Havertz to come off the bench, Martinelli, Marino, Wanyeri, I think he's going to get a lot of assists. So yes, Bukayo Saka to be the top assister for Arsenal. That is my prediction. And the player of the season, again, it will be my boy Bukayo Saka, and I'm going for Arsenal player of the season, and I'm also putting him up there for Premier League player of the season. I think if he stays fit, he will reach that 40 GA level that I predicted for him last season, even though I think he was around 19, 20. No, he was about 23 if I'm correct, last season at the pace he was at. So I'm predicting 40 GA minimum for him, and I'm predicting if Arsenal will win the league, he will be one of, if not the main reason for Arsenal winning. So I put him in there as the player of the season. Unsung hero. Sad because I got two, but I'm going to say the unsung hero is going to be Zubamendi. Even though I think people will sing his praises, I think because Gyökeres, I'm predicting, gets the top scorer. If Saka has a mad season, and you got a lot of other players, you got Odegaard, Ranieri's, Madueke's, Havertz's, whatever left winger you get, will take a lot of the plaudits. You got Gabriel, Saliba, that are very, very much influential. But I think Zubamendi, as a lot of people will rate him and love him, but I think if Arsenal win the league, it will be not solely, but he will be one of those influential reasons that you don't really talk about him because he's not on the assist records, he's not on the goal records, but he is making everyone tick, and he's improved the dynamics from his own individual playstyle and profile of how Arsenal play and how Arsenal have been able to put games away and kill and go on that run to potentially win the league. So yes, Zubamendi for my unsung hero. Breakout season, I'm going to say Max Downham. I think Lewis Skelly and Ranieri both had a breakout season last season. Lewis Skelly probably a bit more because he played a lot more games, but Ranieri did get obviously 9 goals in the Champions League, goals in Premier League against big clubs. He is in and around, probably be thought about being in the squad. It will probably be more of his breakout season this season, but I think Max Downham at 15 or potentially 16, when he maybe starts getting more minutes, will play. Looks like he's ready for men's football, and I think once he gets some minutes, I think he'll find a way to kind of push himself, and next season, boy, it's going to be problems for Mikel to pick that number 10/ right wing position, because you're going to have to play that Max Downham. Golden Glove, I'm going to back David Raya to do a three-peat and win that Golden Glove again. I think Arsenal's defensive record and defensive shape should, obviously, to be fair, we had the best defensive record last season. That will be a bad season before, but I think Arsenal should return to the norm. Hopefully we can keep our best players fit, and I think David Raya should again keep clean sheets. And manager this season for the Premier League, I'm going to predict Mikel Arteta, because I'm predicting us from the league. I'm predicting to finally get it, and I'm predicting that he'll finally win that trophy. So that is my predictions for the season. Comment down below what you agree or disagree with in my video. Do you think I'm deluded, or do you think, you know what, it might be actually true what he's saying? And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Speak soon.